going to talk about one of the latest trends recently, which is Pokemon Go! Yeah, I bet some of you might be a bit bored and sick of hearing Pokemon Go, this term, right? But yeah, still I'm going to talk about Pokemon Go. It's because this Pokemon is my childhood. And if you have seen my last video, you know that one of my childhood dreams had came true, which is the release of the 8th Harry Potter book. So one of my childhood dream has came true. And the second childhood dream that came true would be this, the release of Pokemon Go. Able to go out and catch some Pokemon. It was a dream to me when I was little, and now it's here, it's real, and oh my god, I'm so happy about it. So yeah, Pokemon Go. What I think is so crazy about it, it's that people from different country, different age group knows about it. Even my mom, right? My mom, even though she allows me to watch anime, she doesn't have any interest in it, and she barely knows the animes that I watch. She doesn't know about the name at all. And now, one day, she just came to me and told me, hey, on news, I saw this game called, Pokemon Go that was released? I was like, Mom, you know about it? By the way, it's Pokemon Go, not Pokemon. Oh, yeah, Pokemon. Pokemon, Mom. Mon. Oh yeah, Pokemon. Well, whatever. But still, she knows about it. And now, from time to time, she would ask me, hey, what did you get? Like, what did you catch today? Did you catch any good things or like powerful stuff? You know, those terms. I was like, yeah, Mom. And my brain was like, oh my god, my mom's actually asking about me. How am I gaming? How I played, you know? I was like, oh my god. This world is going crazy. Yeah, so since Pokemon Go was allowed to play in Hong Kong for more than a week, crazy stuff have happened. And there's so many crazy stuff that I just couldn't put it all in this video. But now I'm going to talk about the top 5 craziest things that happened since Pokemon Go was allowed to play in Hong Kong. So let's start with the 5th craziest thing that happened since Pokemon Go was released in Hong Kong, or due to Pokemon Go. So the first one would be this. This is the news in Chinese, of course, and I would briefly translate later on. But you must see, this is in fact a picture of a notice that was released from an office to its employees. And from this notice, it's suggested to celebrate the arrival of Pokemon Go in Hong Kong. The company allows its employees to have a half day off to play Pokemon Go. So, well, they even suggested that asking their, employees to concentrate in playing the game and suggested go. I was like, oh my god, how great is this company? I would say, I'm not sure whether this happens in your country before or not, but to us in Hong Kong, there's never a case that a company allows its employees to have a half day off just to play some game. It only happens because it's Pokemon Go. So isn't this crazy? So this is the 5th craziest thing that happened because of Pokemon Go. So yeah, the 5th. So let's talk about the 4th craziest thing that happened since Pokemon Go landed in Hong Kong. So this is a news again. It's in Chinese. I will translate it, but do remember this. In fact, it's from a very famous newspaper in Hong Kong, so it's definitely true. For this, in fact, this news there has been similar cases in other countries, but for us it's still surprising. So the news is you have those apps where you can find part-time jobs, right? So for this app, there's this kind of jobs in Hong Kong too. So for these apps, there has been notices listing that you can be a professional Pokemon trainer, and you will be paid by real money, which is around $40 to $50. So that means you have this real job where you go out and catch some Pokemons, and you can earn 40 to 50 Hong Kong dollars per hour. So, wow. I mean, it might not be weird for you, but it's really weird for me because in Hong Kong you barely see jobs that only requires you to play video games or do something that are quite relaxing and not boring, I must say. So having a job that interesting and you get to pay for like $40 to $50 per hour, it's a shocking thing for me. So OMG, yeah, this is the 4th craziest thing that happened since Pokemon Go. You barely see it before Pokemon Go was released. So, wow. So, the 3rd craziest thing that happened since Pokemon Go was released in Hong Kong, I would say would be the attention from people of different occupations and rankings. So, I would say that it's quite common right now. You're seeing celebrities playing Pokemon Go, and in Hong Kong, of course, there are celebrities who play Pokemon Go and kind of express their views concerning it. And of course, there are also celebrities who come out and warn Pokemon players about the danger of playing Pokemon, and ask them to be more careful when playing Pokemon Go, etc., etc. So yeah, there are a huge amount of attention on this game, and the most craziest thing about this attention is that even the government is paying a lot of attention to it. So there's this news that I will show that the government is obviously showing concern about this game and actually paying some of its attention to it, which is this one. So this news, in fact it's in Chinese once again, but I will briefly explain it to you. So for this news, it's suggesting that the People's Liberation Army, which is an army that was sent from China to Hong Kong, so the army is located in China, and they have sent out warnings suggesting that warn players not to come close to the army camp when they play Pokemon Go. And furthermore, it also pointed out in this news that the Hong Kong police also asked people to be careful when playing Pokemon game, and suggested that Pokemon Go should not be allowed to play in court or the police station. And furthermore, there are also construction sites. So this is another construction sites that actually post notices. So this is a notice in construction site where if you can see there's English here, no Pokemon Go, where they are not allowed to play Pokemon Go. So most of them are quite nice, kind of warn people not to do certain dangers, avoid them from certain dangers. And yeah, but why is this so crazy for me? It's because there's never a game that can draw so much attention, even from people of organizations like the government, that you never thought that there will be such a huge linkage between them. So you can see that this game it's so powerful that even people from different industry are paying attention to it. So yes, this is the 3rd craziest thing that happened since Pokemon Go was released. The top 2 craziest thing that happened since Pokemon Pokemon Go was released in Hong Kong. I would say since Pokemon Go was released in Hong Kong, I suddenly realized a lot of people are so clever and creative. They use all kind of mind-blowing and creative ways to link their business with Pokemon Go, and they managed to promote their business so perfectly that you don't feel weird or annoyed by it because it's linked to Pokemon Go, and you just pay so much attention to it whenever it pops out. Well, an example that I would say would be this photo. So you might not see, it's still in Chinese, of course. In fact, this is a sign that I've taken off from. I've taken a photo of from in front of a cafe. So assumably it should be a cat cafe because here it suggested that you can touch the cat. So it should be a cat cafe. But this is not the main point. This whole thing, this whole board that's supposed to promote that doesn't promote that this is a cat cafe. The thing that promotes is that this is a place that's suitable for you to play Pokemon Go. First, it suggests that you can have sakura flowers all the time, which means you will always have lure module in this spot. Always, there's going to be lure modules all the time in this spot. You get to have free Wi-Fi, and you got to have you can charge your phone for free if you go to this cafe. So somehow it's suggesting that you can still sit here, relax in our cafe, and you can still play Pokemon Go here. And it suggested that there's Eevee. So for me, my favorite Pokemon would be Eevee. So if I see this sign, I would definitely go. So I think this spot has a Pokestop, and the most frequent Pokemon that appears in this spot would be Eevee, and they're free Wi-Fi and free to charge your phone. For us, like me, a Eevee fan would be like heaven. So yeah, this is a good way to promote their cafe by linking Pokemon Go to their business. And there's other cases I've seen from online would be portable chargers where some of them would print like a Pikachu face on it and suggesting that this is a Pikachu portable charger you can bring along with you, and you don't have to worry that you will run out of battery. And of course there are also other portable chargers that doesn't have the Pikachu face on, but they still have promotion clips where they play this, and then the logo would be or the logo or the slogan would be something related to Pokemon Go. So one of the example of the slogans that are linked to the product of portable chargers would be this. You might not see, in fact it's read gotta catch them all with a novel jet. So a novel jet is the name of the portable charger, and they link the game Pokemon Go by putting the slogan gotta catch them all with this. So isn't this a brilliant? They somehow indirectly promote their product while linking to a very top trend, which is Pokemon Go. I would say the craziest business that kind of successfully linked their business to Pokemon Go and got quite a lot of revenue from it would be the mobile phone plan. The mobile company CSL. So now I'm looking for news, and yes, I found it. So there's this mobile company in Hong Kong called CSL, and they came out this brand new plan that attracted so many newcomers to their company, while their customer like me, old customers like me, remains in this company. So how? Well, they have proposes this plan where the customers of this mobile company can have unlimited data as long as they're playing Pokemon Go. So for me, I have only 150 megs of data each month for my mobile plan. And when Pokemon Go was released and before CSL announced this plan, I was like, oh my god, I'm not going to play Pokemon for a long time because I only have such little data and I don't want to waste all of it on it now, right? So now I am so happy and I can go around places and play Pokemon Go all the time without any worries. It's because I have unlimited data as long as I'm playing this game. So yes, CSL has announced it, and because of this plan, according to this, its stock kind of rise up immediately. And of course they had so many new customers and old customers like me who used to hate this mobile company so much because their prices are so high. Now suddenly I just don't hate them anymore, and suddenly thought I'm so lucky to be in this mobile, to buy a plan in this mobile company. So yeah, this is such a brilliant plan that it became a news as well. So if you own a mobile phone company, you definitely have the reference to that. Try to make your plan, provide your customers with unlimited data as long as they play Pokemon Go, and definitely a lot of people will go and want to be your customer because this plan is brilliant. Now let's come out to our top one craziest thing that happened since Pokemon Go was released in Hong Kong. I must say, this point will be supported by a lot of photos and clips as well. But before I show them to you, I will tell you what it's about. So, there's this news, let me show you right now. It's showing that there are thousands, so this is news once again in Chinese, I'm sorry, but let me briefly translate to you. So, it suggests there are 1,000 people who rush to a certain park in Hong Kong at night to catch Pokemon. So like 1,000 people who gathered around a certain place just to play Pokemon Go. So why is it this news is so shocking for me? It's because in Hong Kong, unless it's like different fairs, like book fairs, anime fairs, celebrations like celebrating Mid-Autumn Festival, or protests like the Umbrella Revolution, you have never seen situations where a bunch of people gather around a place to play a game. You never see that happen in Hong Kong, like in my memory, unless that happened before I was born. But yeah, in my memory, I have never seen a situation like this, and yet it happened. And if you see my clips later on, you will see that I filmed the clip in Victoria Park, which is a famous park in Hong Kong. But even though it's famous, before Pokemon Go arrives in Hong Kong, there are barely any people in the park, and at night, I would say. And now, at night, even at night, there are so many people. I'm not sure whether there are thousands, but there are just too many people in Victoria Park just to play Pokemon Go. And you will see there are so many lure models all the way, and you just know how crazy and how much people are there in that time at night. So yeah, let's go to the clips.
All those people are playing Pokemon Go. Look at that. Oh my god. And look at the lure. Okay, focus. Yes. Look at all the lures. Look at all the flower petals around here. Is it crazy? It's crazy around here. Oh my god. Let's go in. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so many people around here. Wow. Okay. There's a group of people there. And look at all these people. They're all playing Pokemon Go. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is just crazy.
Okay, so after watching the clips and photos, do you think it's crazy? Well, if you think these are not crazy enough, do comment below and tell me what's the craziest thing that happened since Pokemon Go has landed in your country. I'm so interested to know what kind of crazy stuff happened. I mean, some of my friends has told me that they were from England. They have heard that people actually divorce or break up because of this game. Is this true? If this is true, please comment below and tell me about it. And yeah, I will also be posting a vlog very soon where you will see that I try to become an EV trainer. So I love EV so much, that's why I want to become an EV trainer. So one day when you scroll down on the page, there will be all the EVs. So that's what I aim. So there's this one vlog that I did about me playing Pokemon Go. So if you're interested in that, you can also check that out. If I uploaded it, I will leave a link below somewhere here. And yeah, I guess that's it for this video. I hope you like it. If you like it, please give a big thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, let's end this video by saying, always remember to stop existing, start living, and be alive. Bye!